Over the last several weeks, I've been working with two students from the 7th grade band at McDonald Middle School. To protect their privacy, I've changed their names for this assignment. McDonald is located at the corner of Bircham and Hagedorn, right in the heart of East Lansing. Many students live close by and walk or bike to school. Though McDonald is a Title I school, you wouldn't know it. The facilities are well kept and relatively new. The auditorium is especially nice. I worked with my students in the band room, which is spacious and equipped with amenities like an overhead projector. My first literacy learner, Will, plays percussion in the classroom band. He also plays drum set in the jazz band. He likes playing set the most, and he has one at home that he practices on. Playing drums is one of his favorite things to do outside of school. He tries to play for at least 10 minutes a day, but if he doesn't have homework, then he plays for longer. Usually he puts on songs from YouTube and plays along with them. His favorite music to play is 50s and 60s rock. About half of his time playing is spent writing his own compositions, which he performs for his parents and grandparents. He's thinking of starting a YouTube channel to share his compositions. When he's not playing drum set, he likes to watch and play golf and soccer. The most important person in his life is his dad, who plays drums in marching band and got Will started on drum set. Will thinks he's a good player, but said that he could still practice more to get better. When he's having trouble with music, he goes to his dad for help. He says that his favorite music to play in school is covers of pop tunes, but not if they sound way different from the original. His least favorite music is anything slow because he likes to play fast. Will says that they don't do much content area literacy in band. They haven't read anything for class as long as he's been in band. They do have something called Writing Wednesdays where they write about music, but they haven't been doing them recently because they're preparing for Festival, a performance that is judged and scored by other Michigan music educators. Will says he's nervous for Festival because people stare at him. He doesn't get nervous for concerts, but Festival is different. He says his favorite part about it is when it's over. I also got to work with Kate, a trumpet player. Kate practices at home 4 or 5 days a week for a weekly total of 120 minutes. She gets some music from the teacher, but her favorite thing to do is listen to swing songs and try to figure out how to play them. She sometimes plays her songs for her parents. She's been to Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp twice for trumpet performance. She doesn't compose because she says it's hard to create things. Besides playing music, Kate likes to read autobiographies, watch The Office and The Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and hang out with her friends. The most important person in her life is her friend Rachel. Rachel plays the flute and the piano. She and Kate have tried to play duets, but Kate says that her trumpet overpowers Rachel's flute, so it doesn't work. Kate also says that her dog didn't like the music and started to bark loudly while they were playing. Rachel is part of what Kate describes as her camping family, which is made up of her family, Rachel's family, a third friend's family, and Kate's aunt. Every year, these people all take a 2-week camping trip in the summer. Kate says this is her favorite part of the year. Kate's family is very musical. Her sister sings, and her dad sings and plays bass, guitar, and piano. He's in a band that rehearses in a barn at his friend's house. Kate plays with them sometimes and thinks it's a lot of fun. However, she usually doesn't perform with them because they play at bars a lot. Kate's favorite subject is math, and when she grows up, she wants to be a pharmacist so she can make medicine. However, she says that she also wants to be a world-renowned feminist and to be the leader of her own swing band where she will play bass and trumpet. Kate thinks she's a good player. She has a good tone and sense of rhythm, but she could be better if she worked on high notes. When she is struggling in the class, she asks Mrs. Croft for help. She says she struggles the most with slow songs because timing is hard and she wants to rush. She wants to be better at improvising. Kate claims that they do read in this class sometimes, and that Mrs. Croft gives them assignments that explain musical concepts. She also talked about Writing Wednesdays. They have a musical vocabulary sheet, and they are supposed to use a certain number of vocabulary words for each assignment. Kate also emphasized that they've been busy preparing for Festival. She says that she's excited for it, and that she wants to show off how hard they've worked on their music. I think my literacy learners were able to learn valuable information from me. Kate and I worked mostly on stylistic playing, specifically march style because they're playing a lot of marches right now. Since Will plays mostly drums, I helped him improve his mallet technique, which is an important part of being a well-rounded percussionist. One thing that surprised me about my literacy learners is how involved they are outside of school with their own interests. Kate's interest in swing music and Will's talent for composing have gone unnoticed in the classroom. I think that teachers should make an effort to know how their students participate in their subjects outside of school and to find ways to validate that in the classroom. Both literacy learners are motivated musicians, and I think this would help them show more of that motivation in the classroom. If I was the MT, I would find more ways for my students to share what they are working on outside of school with the group. I think both of my literacy learners were highly influenced by their home lives. Will stated that his dad is the reason that he plays drums, and Kate gets a lot of support and encouragement from her family. I wonder what their musical literacy would be like if their families did not engage in music at home. If I had more time with my literacy learners, I would like to help Will set up his YouTube channel, and I would like to teach Kate about improvisation. One of the most important things I learned from this assignment is how thoughtful middle schoolers actually are. I wasn't expecting them to be as mature or hardworking as they were, and working with them was truly a privilege. I hope that they both continue to develop their musical literacy and that they stay involved with music for a long time.